The 1986 animated version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is certainly a fascinating experience. This is directed by, I don't know actually, I can't finish that sentence. That information isn't on IMDb. If anybody knows who directed this, please let me know. If I can get the information when I upload this, I will put the information in the description. It's written by Marcia Hatfield, based of course on the story by Robert Louis Stevenson, with a voice cast including Max Meldrum, David Nettheim, John Ewart, and various others. And I was curious about this one because it is definitely a film for younger viewers, but it's not a story for younger viewers. So I wasn't really sure how they'd handle this, but I think it works. I do think I probably wouldn't have been interested in it as a very young child, but if you are a fan of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and you want to explore the story in a fun way, this is a good one to go with. The story is actually being told to children as a bedtime story. Again, I'm not really sure it's a bedtime story for children, but then we see the story unfold. And I won't go into too much detail, but very basically, Dr. Jekyll drinks a potion that unleashes his evil side, Mr. Hyde. And of course, we can have debates about whether we all have a Mr. Hyde in us. Do we all have the capacity to be evil if we just drink the right potion? There are obviously a lot of great discussions to be had there, but the story within the film was generally well handled. I do think it's, well, I guess it's suitable enough for younger viewers. It's not too intense. It's not as dark and scary as some other versions of the story, of course. But as I said, I also don't think I would have liked it very much as a child. It does explain things quite well. For example, when we get to the bit where the characters are explaining what has happened and why Dr. Jekyll has become Mr. Hyde, or I guess how he's become Mr. Hyde, it is explained in a way that's very simple, very easy to understand. So it's not that the language and descriptions aren't suitable for children, but I still don't think it's going to be that engaging. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's just my childhood experience and the kind of things that I watched. But I do think they did a decent enough job of adapting the story and making it, I guess, more suitable for younger viewers. It's not the most interesting to look at. The animation style is fine, but the colour palette is a little bit boring, but it is a suitable colour palette for the narrative. That's not a problem. It's just maybe not that engaging, not that interesting. The voice acting, absolutely fine. No issues there. I think the voices all suited the characters really well, so that certainly works in the film's favour. If you're already a fan of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and you like animations, give it a go. I think you'll find it to be quite a fun experience. I still don't necessarily recommend it for very young children, but if it's been certified for young children, then whatever I say there doesn't really matter. But just based on my own childhood, things that I liked, and how engaging I think the story is, maybe it'll appeal to some children, but maybe not to others. And for adult viewers, older viewers, definitely give it a go. If you're brand new to Jekyll and Hyde, you could watch this and get a basic understanding. It's never going to be my top recommendation. That being said, I don't know if I've ever seen a version of Jekyll and Hyde that I've truly adored. I don't think there is one version that's made me go, that's the one I will always recommend. There are plenty of great ones out there, though. And indeed, if you can recommend any, I'm sure I haven't seen them all. I'd be very keen to check out some more. And for now, I guess I'm happy to recommend the animated Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.